Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. It's the start of a new week. Ooh, I have my door open. Are you kidding me right now? I have my door open. I was in the middle of getting some stuff and I didn't shut the door. That's okay. It looks better now. No editing here, folks. This is me. Anyway, just wanted to say hi. How's everybody doing? And it is the start of a new week. You know, it's nice to have this camera. Still learning. I was learning how to not only format the card, but obviously the videos go onto the card, the picture goes onto the card, but it was the point of getting it off the card and putting it, maybe loading it into my phone. Now, my phone has been really, really annoying because of room. Okay. I do not save too many things in my iCloud. I don't believe in a cloud. Where is this shit going? Going in a cloud. What cloud? Which cloud? I don't believe in it. With all the years that I've owned an iPhone, I really hardly ever use the cloud. There's just no need to, really. When I go to the store to get a new phone, what it is that, you know, obviously it comes brand new out of the box, but I do not transfer any of the old stuff from the old phone to the new phone, like pictures, videos, phone numbers. I don't do this. Before I get a phone, I sit with a pen and paper, and I've done this for years, to write all the phone numbers down in a book. I still have that. And write all the information down. Pictures that I have, pictures, I will transfer them or just totally delete them. Videos are the same. I never really keep any videos in my phone anyway. Even after I shoot this video, that'll probably go into my phone, I delete it right away the minute it gets sent to YouTube, and I know that it is up in my video list, you know? So that's what I do. I'm very set on that. I don't believe in saving anything as far as that's concerned. You know, if it's just a one-time thing, I'm not going to save it. So right now, here I have my phone. You'll see, and you'll finally now see my phone case when it's on my phone. This is my Jack Skellington, Jack and Sally. I've had this case since I've had this iPhone 15 Pro. It's a good phone, but I noticed that my phone I picked the 128 gigabyte. I picked the lowest one. The new phones you got now is iPhone 17. They don't make 128 gigabyte anymore. They go right to 256, 512, and I think it's 1 terabyte. They can literally go up now to 2 terabytes. You have to understand something. When you do that on your phone, when you're buying space. You know, your phone has space. Even though it comes with the space already, you're still paying for the space. Your phone bill goes up depending on your gigabytes on your phone. I don't know if you knew that, but it's true. I have the 128. I kept my bill somewhat low. My husband has a 256 iPhone 15 Pro Max. I don't think he's going to go for the 17. I don't really want to go for the 17. I just want to hang on to my phone. So this is going to be rough. But it's kind of like people and companies force you to do something you're really not ready to do, or you just don't want to do yet. That's the way I see it. And it's very annoying because I like the way I am right now. I don't want to be bothered. I don't want to be touched. I don't want to upgrade. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's my phone. So you get to see Jack and Sally the way they are. Okay. They're cute. And I purchased this case when I purchased the phone. I purchased the case from Amazon. This was, I don't know if you remember the video, to where I literally had the package stolen. The empty envelope came, but there was nothing inside. This was the actual phone case that was stolen. So I had to, they gave me a new one. They sent me another one. So finally I got it. So whoever has the phone case, I could say a few things right now, but I'll hold it. And you guys know what I'm probably thinking. And a few hand gestures. But anyway. I'm going to go out in a little while. Maybe I'm going to wait until a little later. The thing is that Yankee Candle, it has the Polar Express candle set out. And they have, I believe it's 2 candles. They have one for the hot chocolate. That's the name of it, hot chocolate. And then the regular Polar Express where the little boy is waiting for the train to be pulled in. That's the scene. So I'm very eager to go find out. I want to smell the candles. I have a bunch of coupons. I don't have them here right now with me. But I have a bunch of coupons that are, I don't even know if I can use them for the new sets of candles. So we'll find out. We'll find out. I think I got 50% off of one full price candle, which is not bad. I'd be willing to do that. I just hope I don't like both candles, and I just hope that I don't have to make a strong decision of purchasing just one candle. I don't even know if I'm going to like either candle. I don't know if I like the smells. So we'll see. Anyway, the reason why I have my phone out and the reason why I'm speaking with you is that I want to read you an article. Yeah, I want to read you an article. And now it's good that I can actually do this. Now, certain websites, excuse me, my throat is just, when I talk too much, something bothers me. But this article comes from a Disney source. Now, there's a lot of articles and a lot of websites that I do not listen to. One of them is Inside the Magic. Do not go for Inside the Magic. I even told my husband, turn away from them. They just totally suck. They are the, excuse my mouth, the shit tabloid website that reports anything Disney, but they don't do it in the right way, and half the time it's wrong. It's wrong information, so please know that. Okay, this one here is not too bad. It comes my way every so often. I'm not subscribed to it, so therefore I don't see it all the time. I don't have to see these things. This just comes my way by internet, sometimes Google scrolling. Okay, this one is from How to Disney, all one word, howtodisney.com. Okay, and usually I don't do a plug, but for this I have to tell you where the article is actually coming from, so I give credit where credit is due. Okay, How to Disney. Okay, this was posted on October 26th. It is a past event that happened October 23rd. But, sometimes with Florida, when a crime or something happens, they have to wait for the sheriff's county, the county sheriff of the state of Florida, to release the information. And that's how these crappy tabloids, these crappy articles come about. So the article states, this is clickbait if I've ever heard any. Drunken Disney guest hits husband, sparks public brawl at Disney Springs. Okay, gather around, children. Gather around the table, because we're going to chit-chat. Okay. Incident overview. A domestic dispute took an unexpected turn at Disney Springs shortly after midnight on October 23rd, resulting in arrest of 2 women. Local authorities were summoned to one of the bus stops within the popular entertainment district of Disney Springs, following reports of a physical altercation. Yeah, okay. According to Orange County Sheriff's Office, the married couple found themselves at the center of the incident, which is now drawing attention due to its unusual nature. We read on in between all the pop-ups, because this is the only place that these stupid-ass news articles can come from, in these websites. They're all sponsored by these stupid pop-up videos. I haven't had pop-ups since my first computer in 1998. But anyhow, witnesses shared details of the incident, which started with a woman allegedly striking her husband in a drunken rage. Rage, mind you. Oh, my neighbors are going to say, what the hell is she doing? Anyway, as the situation escalated, another onlooker intervened. Now, first of all, if I see something, personally, if I'm going to see something, sometimes it's better off that you either turn your head and kind of stay in your lane and mind your business. Okay? This good Samaritan, at least we think she's a good Samaritan, she is a female, she didn't do that. Okay. Another onlooker intervenes. In other words, she got involved. Becoming part of the chaos, the authorities arrive on the scene to find the 2 women restrained by off-duty officers, ready to take control of the situation. This is so fucking dramatic. Details of the altercation. The altercation began when the first woman, referred to in reports as A, standing for Apple, unexpectedly punched her husband, known as D, which would be the dummy in this. I'm going to say dummy. She's an apple and he's a dummy. She punched him in the face. Wow. Anyway, I wish I had 3D. boom. Is this camera 3D? No. Anyway, the unprovoked attack drew the attention of the third party, which is the other woman that should have really actually minded her business but didn't. Intervened by striking A. Wow. The unprovoked attack drew attention to the third party who intervened by striking A. Okay, so the first woman punched the crap out of her husband. The one that was watching punched the crap out of her. Okay, so now that's where the two women are fighting. Oof. This bystander, identified as S, I'll call her stupid, embroiled in the situation after witnessing the initial aggression. Wow. I mean, you woke up that morning probably not even thinking that somebody's going to be punching their husband and you're going to get involved by punching them. It's just so stupid. Anyway, security footage from Disney Springs corroborated the claim that S, which is Miss Stupid, engaged in physical confrontation after seeing A's attack, which is Apple. Okay. So one woman looked at the other woman punching her husband and decided to step in. That's what I'm doing here. Okay. Statements from those involved painted a clever picture of the events leading up to the incident. Both women were subsequently taken into custody as the law enforcement assessed the circumstances surrounding the public brawl. What an embarrassment. For a drunk woman to punch the crap out of her husband, somebody else sees it, gets involved, starts punching her. And, the thing that kills me is that the two women are fighting. Now, D, which would be Mr. Dummy, do you think he would have tried to break them up? Nothing here was said about the husband ever trying to break anything up. I mean, the woman punched him, so you'd think he would actually kind of intervene with the two chicks that were punching the crap out of each other. No. I'm sure Mr. D, which is Mr. Dummy, just stood there. Background information. I have a piece of hair that is really, really annoying me, and sometimes it sticks to my glasses, and sometimes it sticks to my nose piece. Just figured I'd let you know on that. Okay. Background information. A closer look at the individuals involved revealed that D, Mr. Dummy, and A, Mrs. Apple, have been married for over 20 years and share 4 children. Okay, so this isn't a young couple in their 30s. Okay, this isn't young and stupid people. These are old and stupid people. Okay, I get you. Such personal history adds layer to the complexity of the incident. Experts often link alcohol consumption to impulsive behavior, particularly in family dynamics that may already continue unresolved tensions. The trends, here we go. There's my word, trend. Everybody seems, when I mention the word trend, everybody either takes it the wrong way or they don't understand what it is and decides that they're going to jump on me and say, well, how could you say it's a trend? No, there is a trend on certain other things, and I will say that. Because number one, I can. Number two, you're not controlling my conversation. That's another thing. Facebook issues, folks. It's so stupid. Anyway. The trend of public disturbances tied to intoxication has been increasingly noticeable at the theme parks. Okay, first of all, this isn't a theme park. It's Disney Springs, okay? So I'm just saying, including Disney World, authorities speculate that the allure of alcohol within the park may trigger unexpected behaviors among guests. Jesus, you think? Really? You came up with that all by yourself. The latest incident at Disney Springs exemplifies a growing concern surrounding the circumstances of alcohol consumption in family environments, especially in the setting typically associated with the joy of magic. If you see any magic down there, let me know, because there hasn't been any down there for quite some time. Okay, this just goes on. The public reaction to the incident has been mixed, with growing concern regarding the behavior of some guests at popular attractions. Again, this had nothing to do with a park or attractions. This is Disney Springs, for God's sakes. Shopping and drinking. It's one big food court with bars, okay, and shopping. Disney Springs expressing their astonishment at witnessing the disturbance in a traditionally friendly environment. And incident served as a member of the darker side of the theme parks, a hidden narrative often overshadowed by the enhancements surrounding such locations. Should I be on the news yet or what? Because I'm getting very the way he's writing it, I have to act this out because it's like totally friggin' dramatic. Okay. The light of the recent altercations is a speculation about potential policy reviews at Disney, as incidents involving drunken Disney guests continue to arise. And why is that, folks? Okay, I got something to say at the end of this. Discussions regarding the alcohol sales and consumption at the parks may gain traction. It's been gaining traction. I got news for you, dudes. This ongoing debate emphasizes a fine line between leisure and reckless behavior, making it an essential topic for consideration. While most Disney guests visit Disney Springs to experience a world of laughter and fun, I've never experienced laughter at Disney Springs. I grab a shopping bag and I go shop. Where is their laughter? Laughing at the bill later on? I have no idea. But anyhow, the number of alcohol-related incidents, yes, raises questions about the impact of supervision and regulation in these environments, maintaining the happiness of families while navigating the potential risk associated with alcohol consumption remains a delicate challenge. Okay. This goes on and on, but I'm going to skip a little. Many families hope that their next visit will be free from such disturbances. The end. I think I read that pretty damn good, because you know what it is to talk about it here, but to have the camera and actually read the article on my phone. I'm giving you that story. So, hope you enjoyed that story. But let me just tell you something. For Disney, I'm just going to come out and say it. Hey, fuck tots. Okay, that's the nicest word right now that I could call you. And that goes out to Mr. Iger. We had a place when we went back in the early 90s, because we've been going there for 29 years. Can't make it past the 29th year to celebrate the 30th year. You guys already know about that, to recap. Hopefully next year. But we had a place, boys and girls, back in the 90s, actually late 80s, back in the 90s until the 2000s, until like the mid 2000s, until they took it away from us. We had a whole island full of nightlife called Pleasure Island. Okay, I'm a Pleasure Island person. So is my husband. We go way back with that. Okay, we even knew the house band. As a matter of fact, we still know a member of the house band. So we're still good friends with him to this day, folks. To this day, 30 years later. But the company of Disney had a whole place full of bars and clubs, a place where adults can go, dance the night away, drink, and all be happy. Okay. The reason why it was taken out is because the word riffraffs came in, to keep out the riffraffs, because Disney's Pleasure Island, anybody could come to Pleasure Island. It was a fee to go in. You know, it's a nightclub thing. You pay to go in, okay? But for us members, Disney's, for the Disney Resort members, we always got in for nothing because it was part of our package deal. So we were actually able to frequent Pleasure Island as much as possible because it was part of our package, okay? You already have a reservation. So, but for the outsiders that would come out, let's say on a Friday, Saturday night, you're getting strange people to come in on that little section of the island and drink the night away and dance the night away, and it was just nice. I'm sure there were kind of riffraffs, okay? You also had bands, literal bands that come in sometimes for holidays and stuff. They had special live entertainment. We were actually able to see Travis Tritt. He was there that night. We got a chance to be in that concert. We saw the concert, so it was a good night. My husband and I, a little story, I do have pictures of it, of us in the sound booth at Pleasure Island. We actually got picked Our gift was a free t-shirt, which I still have to this day, and a beer. We got picked as the fun meisters of Pleasure Island. What we did was had to go on stage, dance with the dancers. So we had to rehearse this, and it's funny to see my husband dance because my husband doesn't dance, but it was funny. I think he kicked the girl in the shin. We talk about that to this day. Just a funny thing. But the thing is that we were picked as fun meisters. We had to go on stage. I was the one that had the big gloves on and had to push the plunger because every night at Pleasure Island, we would celebrate New Year's Eve. They had fireworks. We would count down 10, 9, 8. Confetti would come. I think I still have some of the confetti. Those were good times. Okay, now, I'm sure you had your occasional riffraffs. My husband and I, standing at the bus stops at nighttime, I could tell you stories. The amount of urine smell coming from the trees and the bushes while you're waiting for the bus. There was a guy that upchucked in front of us in one of the bushes. I mean, it was like stinking to high heaven. We couldn't wait to get the hell off of there. But those were the good old days. You know what I'm saying? The dancing. My husband and I used to frequent 8-tracks. We loved 8-tracks. That was our club because we grew up. We were children of the 70s, so we love all the 70s music. Those were good times. But you claimed, Disney, that you took it out because you were getting an abundance of people that were coming in from the outside. I mean, they were paying to get in. They were customers. But there was a high level of instances. There was a high level of drunkenness. There was a high level of... basically, folks, what you got today. So I'm seeing there's the trend. There's the trend. Okay, that's the word I'm going to use. That's the trend. Okay, the new trend, the new generation of people cannot handle their alcohol consumption. Sometimes, like these two, Mr. D and Mrs. A, I mean, they're in there. They were married over 20 years and they can't handle their alcohol. But no report of what the guy, like the husband, said anything, or nobody was interviewed. And Disney was not around for comment. Of course they weren't. They're never around for comment. You ever notice that? Okay. But going back to Pleasure Island was a time for us. Now, everybody has their own experience. I get that. But we had nothing but a good experience. We laughed. We danced. My husband didn't dance, but I danced. It was a good time. But the reason why you got rid of Pleasure Island was because of all the stuff that was going on. It was getting to be a little too much. Okay, fine. So where is the logic? You got rid of a nightlife place where adults can go to dance and drink in one spot. But what you now have 20 some odd years later, you put bars. Listen to me carefully. You're putting bars in the resorts. You put bars in the frickin' parks yet. The parks where it's supposed to be family fun. Rides, games, a place to bring your kids. But no, there are now bars. What the hell are you doing? Do you see Miss Logic here? Do you see what's wrong with this picture? You had an island just for that, but then you decided to take it because you couldn't handle it anymore. You couldn't handle the outsiders. So now you have insiders for the parks. And, everybody has the reservation, obviously. So now you have that, but yet you still have drunken rowdiness. You have people that are fighting. I watch YouTube videos of people getting arrested from Magic Kingdom. I laugh my ass off, I really do. But you have all these things going on. Why do that? Why did you do that? You already did this, so now you're recreating it. Hey, listen, this is on you, the company. This is on the Disney company. There's nothing you can do about it. You're going to have the drunken rowdiness. You're putting a bar in the middle of such a beautiful, high-class hotel, such as the Grand Floridian. Now, rumor states that there's not going to be any more gingerbread house. I don't know if that's true. I thought they were going to have another one for next year. But let me tell you something. The way the size of the bar is, and that ugly ass furniture and that carpet, don't get me started, because I seen it. A lot of people don't like it, but then a content creator went in and shot a video and said, "Oh, this is beautiful. I love the carpet." No, the furniture gets mixed in with the carpet. Go upstairs and look at the overhead shot. I'm a photographer. I know these things. If I was to shoot the lobby at this point, I can't find the freaking furniture. It just gets lost in the carpet, the background of the carpet. It's just stupid. Anyway, moving on from that, and I will rant about that another time. It's ugly. You have this bar slapped in the middle, not in the middle of the lobby, but yeah, it's in the friggin' lobby. So you have a piano player, you have a bar, it's like a lounge. You have a bunch of ugly ass furniture on top of an ugly ass carpet. Where are you supposed to put next year? Where were you supposed to put the tree and the gingerbread house? You're going to have family fun. You are going to have a family tradition. I'm glad I got a chance to see it back in 2019. I was there for Christmas. I'm glad I at least seen it once in my life, because I have a feeling that this is not going to happen anymore. I don't know why. Maybe the tree will, but probably not the gingerbread, unless they move it somewhere else. It's just stupid. It really is. The whole concept is just, you guys are fucking up very badly down there. But to have a family thing, and you're going to have a bar, people sitting at a bar while families are coming in, look at the beautiful tree and look at the beautiful decor. Are you kidding me? This is not going to be good. You know it's already not going to be good. Just think about that. All right. I'm done with the ranting, but I miss Pleasure Island. I miss the nightlife. We had a lot of fun down there. We really did. Those were my days with my husband. Nobody could take that away from us. Nobody can. I have videos, I have pictures. It's really cool. I even have a scrapbook page dedicated to Pleasure Island with the Club 8-Tracks. I really do. But yeah, like I said, we were picked that night as the Fun Meisters of Pleasure Island, and I had to go on stage and push the plunger to after 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I pushed the plunger. Fireworks came out. Confetti came out. Everybody said Happy New Year. It was New Year's every night at Pleasure Island. What a fun concept that really was. That really was. But then again, you guys took it away. Now you have a bunch of stores and more food. How much food could you eat? I don't know. How much food could you eat? It's ridiculous. But anyway, I'm going to leave you there because I could be ranting about this for the rest of the day, but I got things to do. I have to finish some cleaning real quick, and then I'm going to slowly get dressed and continue my day. All right, people. Love to all. Have a great, great day. Happy Monday. If anything interesting pops up, so will I. Take care, everybody. Be safe out there. Love to all. Bye-bye.